out the door just before 5. Waking up this early, it does get easier. Now listen, I understand that it's not that early. Trust me, I get it. Because I worked those jobs where you've already been at work for 3 hours or so by 5. I've never done an overnight shift, and I won't ever do an overnight shift, but before you come at me in the comments, Tego, you bitch, 5 ain't shit. I know. But, see, here's the thing. I don't care. To me, it's early as a motherfucker. Okay? During the school year, I go to bed, or I try to make sure that I'm in bed by 8 or 8:30. And I try to make sure that I'm asleep by 9. And that's easier said than done sometimes. It's a lot easier during the winter when the sun goes down at 4 or 5 o'clock. It kind of sucks during that time because it's always dark. Especially up here in the Northwest, it's just dark early. But yeah, man, it gets easier. Now, I used to bitch about it because I'd get home at 6 and then I gotta be in bed by 8, so I don't really have time to fucking do anything. But I have to remind myself that, hey, dude, you had from 9 to 2 not at work, you know, doing whatever I want. It's like, that's true. You can't really complain about that. So, anyway, it's not that bad of a gig, you know, it's about 7 hours a day. More in the first and last week of school, because the kindergartners get off early, and then during the last week the seniors get off early. So yeah, this morning is very humid. It's about 50 degrees. And everything outside is covered in dew, morning dew. So I had to wipe the seat off of my bike. But I'm kind of, you know, I'm cool with it. What I mean is I'm cool with it being chilly right now, because later on it's going to be 95. Tomorrow morning will be 56 with a high of 105 projected. So I'll take a little chilly right now, you know. So I'm happy to be back in my routine. Every day I get into work, I put on the coffee, because I'm the first driver there. Our dispatcher's there. But in the first weeks, she's super busy. She was super busy all last year because she was our acting manager and dispatched. We didn't have a manager, you know, doing all the fucking payroll and paperwork and blah 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 blah. That was all her. she's got coffee going already. All I gotta do is pour it in my cup. I've never worked for a better spot. You know, I don't make a lot of money, but that's kind of by choice. Being a CDL Class A driver, I could be making 100 something a year if I so chose, but I'd never be home. And I tried my hand at long haul trucking, and I just didn't really enjoy it. You know, I found some moments that were enjoyable, but, you know, showering at Love's or Flying J's every night, you know, not really having all that much of an option to eat, except for the restaurants, you know, like, it's just not healthy. And plus, you know, I missed the gym, I missed all that. I was letting myself go, you know, and it was just not, I didn't like it. I was turning into a lazy bitch. So, but yeah, this place I work, man, I don't really want to say, I've said it before. I'm not gonna talk about that anymore, about where I work. But you know what I do. I drive a school bus. Oh yeah, you know, the whole, like, we're family here mantra that all those fucking companies use, like, fucking, that's all bullshit. But I actually do feel like we are a very small family. There are some, or at least I do, with management, like with the office people. I've had one of my coworkers like, well, that's exactly what they want, you know, so that way you will turn on one of us as soon as you have to. It's like, no, what the fuck? Hold on, no. Hold on. That's, you know, I understand what you're trying to say, but I think you're a little paranoid. You know, like maybe in corporate America, sure. If you're in a corporate job, sure. But this isn't corporate. You know, we're a very small team. There's 3 office personnel, 20-something drivers. And there's a lot of drama for some reason. Some people just like to complain. Like some people in our shop just hate our dispatcher, which is, I don't understand why. Well, I kind of do. I mean, I don't, but so it's women, right? I love women. Everyone loves women, except, you know, when they're being stupid, which they're stupid a lot. Holy crap. They don't think logically. They think with emotions. And that gets in the way. They're always in competition with each other as well. You know, and if you tell me I'm wrong, well, I'm not wrong and you're wrong. You need to pay attention. Look around. Look at all these women that cannot maintain friendships with each other. There's always something, you know, and then one will start a fight or they'll just ghost each other. It's just crazy. But I think it's because they're women, that's why they don't like each other. That's why they don't like the dispatcher. They're both women. The person that doesn't like dispatch is a woman, and dispatch is a woman. So I think that's why I don't know. I truly don't understand the mindset of a woman. And I hope never to, because that sounds stressful as fuck. Bus driving is predominantly female, which I find odd because it's a CDL position. And I've seen a lot of these women drive and it makes me nervous. because they're I've talked about it before when, like, you know, they won't, let's say they're trying to merge onto the road that we're on at daytime so they can actually see depth, but they'll wait and they'll wait and they'll wait and they'll be clear and they can go, but they second guess themselves, and then they're like, oh fuck it, and they go at the very last second when they cut somebody off and they had hella time to go. So it's like that. I've almost been run over on the bike by a bus. One of my bus drivers that I know very well. A lot of them have to retest annually now because they've hit 70 years old, and so they have to retest with DOT and DOE, Department of Transportation and Department of Education, just to make sure that they're still fit. Now here's my problem with that. I mean, I think it's fine that they should be tested. The issue is that the testers are very hesitant to try to, you know, to hurt their feelings, and so they'll push them through. I've seen it when they really shouldn't be driving anymore. You know, we have one that just probably shouldn't be driving anymore. I mean, you'll get some random ass radio chatter from her that's not, you know, pertinent information to anybody. One time we lost a kid, or didn't lose a kid. The kid got on the wrong bus. That's what happened. The kid got on the wrong bus. So it's the kid's fault. But we're on the radio, you know, dispatch and manager, like, hey, where's this kid? And the only one still driving was myself, this other lady, and another guy. Everyone else's was done. We had long routes. And we're trying and trying and trying to get a hold of her. And silence. Dude, fucking half an hour goes by. Eventually, you know, luckily we were in the same area. I was driving a short bus. She was driving a big bus. And so eventually I basically said, hey, I'll hunt her down. So I find her, because they GPS tracked her. They're like, she's going to turn on this road. I'm like, alright, bet. So I go down that road, and I'm hauling ass to find her. I mean, I'm not breaking any laws or anything, but I'm hauling ass to find her. I find her, and I put on my flashers and my yellow, my amber flashers, so my 4-ways and my ambers. She gets on the radio, hey, little bus, your lights are on. I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, good. And then everyone, where the fuck have you been? We're trying to fucking get her. She's like, I have this kid, you know, it's like, no shit, bitch. We need to tell the parents something, because their kid is missing. Fuck. Anyway, so I'm tired. I'm gonna make some coffee, and then I'm gonna get the show on the road, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.